Okay, it is starting. It's
streaming in general. That way people know. In case like Magnus jumps in and is like, "You're not fucking streaming, are you?"
Oh, I don't care. He can. I don't care what people say in the streams, because you know.
No one watches them.
It's more so than I didn't get it in the ear in DMs because I don't like it.
Oh, I'll just, if he turns up, I'll just tell him.
Right.
Because, you know, not that I'll actually know he's turned up unless.
Well, I'm going to disappear for a minute because I need to find a piece of audio from Prophet's video to use in my video so I can call him a wanker and then move on with my subject. So it's a minute. It's not about. I'm not responding to Prophet's video. I'm just going to find the stupidest thing he said, and I'm going to insert it into my video as an excuse to show him now in a cage in my TV screen because he's my little bitch.
Nice.
Didn't you used to have a thing where you had a bird cage with a people inside it?
Fiffin, yes. Feminism is for nobody. Yes, back in the day.
Get back here,
Trevor. How long I've watched you.
That was when I had like 30 subs. He messaged me and we started talking, and he said to me, your videos need more me. So when I got to 1,000 subs, because I used to have him in a picture frame in a cage, I asked my then cartoon avatar artist, Lisa, Miss Shadowpaint. She made my avatar in a blue suit and then put him in a really fancy bronze cage, standing on a bunch of salon magazines. Was it Everyday Feminism articles? Doesn't matter. But yeah, that was awesome. I've still got that. I've still got that avatar. It's beautiful.
Didn't you also have one with Otter in a cage as well?
A separate cage, the tender cage.
Yeah, that wasn't that long ago.
That was the same. That was the same artist, and I really like that cage. I want that picture separated. Actually, I might stick that in there as well. Then.
I thought he was gonna say that he wanted a real one of it.
It looks like a really nice bird with a Cthulhu lock on the front. It's really cool. I'll find a picture of it because if you get close enough, you can see what I mean. Old files. Profile. That must be it.
I kind of appreciate how much you actually look into the detail that when things are made for you. It's nice to see.
It's a personal touch. I quite.
Bit lost on me though.
No.
Well, obviously.
The whole limited vision thing.
I'll just look real close.
Yeah, just get real close. That'll work.
Yeah, the pixels get smaller as you get closer. No, right.
Oh,
you ever seen like a really, really, really low res image, and you trying to look closer at it, trying to figure out what the fuck it is.
Yeah, welcome to my life.
There you go. There's the picture in general now.
Is that why you're attracted to the guys who end up doing conversational YouTube videos instead of visual ones?
What do you mean?
Probably, actually, yeah.
In terms of Joe's inability to see very well?
I recently started getting comments asking if I'd ever do audiobooks, and I don't know how to respond to that.
Honestly, I've been really...
Yeah. Go figure, the dude come up with that first.
I've been really, really tempted to make a video, but it requires you, Bear, and a couple other individuals to do your version of a newscast, like literally like a 30-second clip, and just compare like all the different British commentators. I was gonna do like you, Bear, the Britisher.
He's not British. No, I can place his accent. He's lived in a few countries. Yeah, okay, he has lived in the UK a little, but his accent is very Luton. That's not British. Fuck that. I know he's put it on. I know it's a put-on accent. I know, okay, mine is a put-on accent to an extent, but his is put on. I heard it slip on a stream with Undoomed, and it slipped for 1 second, and I pinpointed that accent straight away, and I put it in the chat, and my comment was deleted. I know I was right. His accent's either Luton or Bolton, and they are the same accent.
Not quite the same, but...
No, don't give me that. Don't give me that shit. There's a certain community in both towns that have the same accent, which then makes
I thought they put different
point which origin, which country he's actually from. It's not England.
Yeah, but either way, like it's the kind of people who people really enjoy listening to their voices.
If all you wanted to listen to was three really posh twats, then you've got the right three. But there are some other British commentators with very different accents. I say British, including Scotland, Wales, and
Oh,
that Mickey Mouse country, Northern Ireland.
Tailed.
Yeah, exactly, Scottish.
Failed feature. Yeah.
Drunkle as well.
He's Midlands.
I don't know if I can tolerate his voice, but I believe probably a bunch of other people would enjoy it.
And Lisa's from Oxford, so she's posh twat as well.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. I don't know enough the British commentators, even though, like, I mean, for the most part, I started with.
LG1, ask Spinosaurus Kin. He's from Bournemouth.
I don't know what that is.
It's
Nothing to be proud of, is what it is.
It's Haiti, okay?
Oh.
Did you not hear me? Ugh.
I did, but I didn't know why.
Everyone says that about every place.
Fair.
What's that? Dally's from Plymouth? Ugh.
To be fair, that's pretty darn apt.
Mm.
I mean,
I came from a lovely little village called Smallfield. Can someone else take that sound for me?
Ugh.
There you go.
Yeah.
Even though I think it's lovely, it's still shit.
Yeah, where I am is a bit like that as well. It was nice once upon a time. Now,
Yeah, back when people liked each other.
I'm just
now the
surprised.
tabs ended.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised you guys haven't gotten full Islamification going yet.
No.
If they could try down here, that wouldn't go down too well.
It won't work here either because it's too cold in the summer. Winter, sorry, and the wind is too strong. Muslims have tried during the World Cup to congregate here, but those that did had an issue keeping their clothes on because the wind nearly knocked some of them over. I know this because one of them got hit by the wind so hard they crashed into me, and I didn't notice until they apologised. I looked down and saw this black sack and thought, fucking what, mate?
Get me that bin bag for fuck's sake. Oh.
Oops.
I
Wait
mean,
now.
at least they they apologized, so it wasn't like they were being.
I didn't even notice. They're so small. The
Yeah,
wind hit, to give it context, I'm quite tall. I was lifting up a fence panel that had been knocked down by the wind. I lifted it up and was myself thrown back because the wind hit it so hard. And my feet were planted. I wasn't meant to move, but I was thrown. It was so hard.
Remember that
Isn't that
tree
Oh,
I
I
was
bet that
telling you
was the
about?
funniest thing ever to see, though.
Oh yeah, brother-in-law was laughing his ass off. I thought it was funny as well because it properly hit me.
Brother-in-law.
Yeah, my sister's partner.
Oh yeah. I was like, wait, what? What's going on with this?
I just call him that's my sister's boyfriend, but brother-in-law makes more sense.
Yeah.
Fuck it, they'll get it back. They'll get back eventually. But yeah, the wind here gets too strong. The winters get far too cold. People are certain other more warm climates can't handle it. They prefer the landlocked areas where there's no wind.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get near Plymouth without being hit with a nice gust of wind every half hour.
But the channel is just horrendous in the winter and the summer as well. It just hits. Today's wind's been strong enough for me to have to lean marginally to walk through it.
Yeah, I mean, we're landlocked, but it's very windy here, but then we're at the top of a very big hill.
Yeah, that would explain. When I was in Reigate, we didn't have that kind of thing. We lived on a hill. At the top of the hill, you could feel a mild breeze in the summer, so people congregated there. But you had to get up the hill first. Wasn't worth it. It was never worth it.
Few things are.
Not going up a hill for a mild, warm breeze.
Wow, that sounded really depressing.
I mean, it depends on what's at the top of the hill.
A mild, warm
gold.
breeze. It's nice to see you all thought different, but it's still a mild fucking breeze. Anyway, I'm gonna go sort that video out.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
I can get all of you on hate speech laws.
No, you couldn't.
Probably.
I never say anything that would offend anybody anytime. Ever.
I just don't care.
Hate
Fair
speech is free speech in this country.
Yeah, it isn't over here. I also work for the government effectively, so.
So do I.
So you both work for the man.
Yeah. He pays nicely.
Scum.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt.
Pays your bills. I don't care who I really work for. As long as I'm doing something that's not morally or ethically wrong.
People debate whether my job, the job I'm going to be doing soon, is wrong or not.
Defense contractor, huh?
No, he's going to be swabbing the decks.
I mean, I've got a card, but I don't have to do that job.
Electrical engineer, by the way.
I'm a software engineer. So I got
Fair
you.
enough.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to in the third year having the chance to get sent off to a nice country.
Really? I always try to avoid it.
I wouldn't mind it. I mean, it would be for a maximum of 3 months, and I get paid time and a half the entire time I'm working.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, Babcock's a good company to work for.
Hmm.
I mean, they seem to do everything. I didn't quite realize how much they did.
Isn't it weird that those fucking like it's not contractors, but like those companies that handle government contracts, they just fucking handle everything.
Oh yeah, they do. That's the sort of company I'm working for. They hand everything from all the fires in Italy. Yep, that was the same company.
They started the fires.
Damn.
No, they put them out. Well, they may have started them.
The way you phrased that, it didn't sound good.
Yeah, it did sound a little bit like that.
That's
I
fine.
don't know, maybe.
Maybe they did. I don't know. It's above my pay grade.
I'm looking forward to all that.
No,
Well,
it's good that
starting
you got a job. I didn't say it.
Well,
You
as long
didn't
as
start
I'm
the fire.
hey, as long as I'm not the one prosecuted, I don't care, and as long as I'm making good money.
We have this on Discord our stream.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
That's why I've not said anything. It's like, let these guys incriminate themselves.
I've been very careful.
Yeah, we all know
It's
you
not
work.
it's not like I could be sacked from my job or anything.
I
Me?
haven't said anything illegal yet, so.
I already know that Crooks works for the CIA, so it's fine. He
Could you imagine if I did though?
What do you mean? Imagine, I know you do. You're one of those. You're not one of those. Field operatives. You're the one that's sort of like, sort of, because obviously you're working with the computers, so you're there
Design
going.
the spy bots and stuff.
Yeah, you're one of those that. Oh, what's the word? Sort of like. There you are.
I'm like
like
the
hacking into
like
either
the-
hacking into people's computers. To go. Find
I'm
some.
Hacker Man. Great.
Or you sort of the analyst people where they analyze all this the data and it's like such and such is over there, and so then you send in the kill order.
So you understand software like a fisherman understands how to grow a tree.
I think
Fantastic.
you're being a bit generous there.
Which is fantastic. They know.
Basically, he just told me that I could hack somebody, point to where they are, and then issue a kill command like /kill.
Not that. Not. No, I said hack the
Oh, it would
computers and
be
find
awesome
out
if you could do
information,
that, though.
or you're one of those people that like the CIA, they gather all this sort of the chatter, so to speak, and you sift through it, and then you can work out where people are, where they're going to be. Yeah, that sort of
I
thing.
can't tell if I should be like complimented or insulted by this.
Either.
I think insulted.
I don't care either.
It sounds like the dullest job in the world, though. To be fair,
It would be.
What do you mean? Jack Ryan. He was. He was an assistant
why
analyst.
does that name sound familiar?
It's the new series that's coming out by the same guy who did.
The Tom Clancy one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's starring the guy who did the A Quiet Place. He's also the guy who plays in The Office. Jim. I forget his name. I can't remember for life.
Yeah,
right
you're
now.
talking about the American version.
Yeah, I don't even like the British version of the.
Oh,
Office.
it hasn't even come out yet, so.
No, I thought it was on Netflix over here already.
Is it? I thought it hadn't been released yet. I might be wrong.
I don't know.
Oh yes, no, it's on Amazon Prime.
Oh, I knew it was on one of them.
Yeah, Prime always gets shit first.
No, I'd say Netflix over here gets best.
Mm.
You know, at least the better stuff first, TV wise.
I'm just mad they only had the first season of the goddamn Indigo League Pokemon. Now I'm stuck watching fucking Twitch.
Indigo League.
Yeah, it's Pokemon.
I think most of Pokemon's on Netflix over here. lot of
Netflix is doing
Well,
you know
it was
quite
a
a bit of
while ago.
anime. They're actually doing quite well, not quite a bit of anime, but you know, considering
They really should stop doing their own stuff though at this point.
yeah, they
Yes.
should. Well, no, their own stuff is fine. It's when they go.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, actually,
It isn't.
it's like that.
Death Note, right?
Okay, yeah,
Tao-
that.
Oh no! Stop
They-
that.
Well, exactly. That kind of proves my point.
It depressed me so much.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll give you Death Note and Tao, but like well, obviously the TV shows are you know where the more do.
Yeah, if they're a distributor, not like a provider.
Well, no, they do their own Netflix TV shows, don't they?
Like what?
I don't know. I haven't got
House of
Netflix
Cards was
open.
pretty good.
Netflix. I haven't got Netflix open at the moment, and you know, if the amount of times we've said
There's
Netflix, I
Marvel
should get
ones.
some. I should get some sort of royalties. You know,
Hashtag not spawns.
What? I mean, Daredevil, Defenders.
Ooh, the Punisher.
Those.
Oh,
Oh,
Punisher
Punisher
was
was
good.
Yeah, I got you guys. I got you.
holy fuck! That thing is taking the piss when it comes to killing that.
Yeah, because I was kind of skeptical about the guy they cast as Punisher.
Ooh, he did so
Oh, he did a good job.
I know, he was amazing. Thomas Jane was still my favourite though.
I don't know, Dolph Lundgren.
Mhm.
He did
Yeah,
a good job.
Ah,
And this may be an unpopular opinion, but I don't think Ben Affleck actually did pretty badly when it came to the Daredevil movie when he did it.
I mean,
I think he was
Better
given
than,
a shitty
uh,
end of a
Batman.
stick.
Yeah.
I have personal issues with Daredevil, so
Which one? The
just
character
Dare-
or the movie?
Yeah, just Daredevil, because you know, being a technically blind person, I have issues.
But does it become power fan? Does it come? Maybe not power fantasy. That's not the right word. But does it become like a lofty idea for you? Like the idea that you could do something like that? Would that be something that you potentially relate to?
What? Be magic?
Yeah. More or less, yeah.
Ish.
oh, you're there.
Oh shit!
Also, I didn't mind the most recent Daredevil TV show. It took me a while to get into it,
Yeah.
but it was fairly good. And I must admit, it didn't completely capture my interest till Punisher appeared in it.
Have a thing for him, huh?
He's just one of my favourite characters because he's awesome. Because
Because he
he's
gives
an
no
anti-hero.
fucks.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's got such a depressing backstory. I mean, like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
like watching somebody play the Punisher, I'm like, I could never understand what he's actually feeling. But like, if I had to, I couldn't judge him for what he's doing.
I don't know. I just think characters like that are more interesting.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
Any
the-
character that makes you feel for them. I mean,
You like the broken characters.
well, no, they just have interesting things about them.
I think the
Flawed.
anti-hero.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. You know, when it comes to you
Yeah.
know broken, you know.
Well, if you think about it, literature-wise, most heroes do have some tragic flaw, at least in classical literature.
True.
Well, yeah, they need a redemption arc.
Yeah.
No redemption if they just start off perfect.
I don't know. I feel like I almost said Heracles, Hercules or Heracles, whatever.
Hmm.
He kind of was perfect at first, and then Hera got pissed.
I thought
not really his
Hera
fault.
she got jealous because of Zeus was
The
paying
fuckery.
all the giving all the attention to him, even
Yeah.
though he was the bastard child or something like that.
Well, the fact that he even existed.
Yeah.
I feel bad for all of Zeus's kids.
I feel bad for all of Kronos' kids too.
Yeah. No, Zeus had an
Oh, but
unimaginably high
Zeus
number
had a
of them.
way with the ladies, though.
What,
Usually in
turning into
animal form.
animals, yeah.
True.
Yeah, Zeus was the real first animal.
Yeah, but what does that say about the women he was with?
They really, really hated human dick.
I know that's just damn. He's certainly got a type then, hasn't he?
Kinky motherfuckers. And technically, according to at least the appreciation of Zeus, he is the father of man and God. So he made those people kinky by that logic.
That makes him a freak.
Yes, it does. But what are you
And
gonna
there's-
do? Tell him
Is
about
there
it?
anything wrong with that?
Well, no, I'll do a video on it in a couple days. So
Okay, not the
The
fact that he's a
Greeks were
freak, it's
messed
just the
up.
fact that he's basically created these women to get freaky with animals, so then he can turn into said animals, so then he can get freaky with them.
think of it more like,
And then he can go, well, I didn't really sleep with them.
well, that's
But
the actual
legitimately
reason.
his argument, yeah.
That was legitimately though. It was I didn't do it.
Exactly.
It was just a random bull with thunderous powers and a really good bod. Zeus, you know that was you. Nah, baby, nah.
You filmed it and everything.
No, I just imagine these kind of stories as like a modern day interpretation, and it's really funny. Oh man. But no, if you think of it less like he wanted these women to get freaky with, and think of it more like he wanted these women so that he could make demigods in his own image.
Yeah, but he
based on-
could have been
Yeah, but it
a
never ended well with him. Like,
Yeah, he
mean,
could have
okay.
chosen to be like the perfect looking guy, but instead, no, it's I want these women to get down and dirty with some bloody, pygmy pig. It
I'm
just,
sorry?
I don't know, pig. Yeah, I don't know what it had.
You don't
but-
know
the,
mythology.
the ox is the most well-known one, probably.
Yeah,
The other would be a swan
Yeah.
or an eagle, actually.
Anyway,
Okay.
I'm to disappear off now, so
Okay,
Alright.
have a
okay.
good evening.
Catch you
See you
later.
later. But really, a swan,
Mm-hmm.
They're really, really attractive.
did the women think, I know, because of that long neck, I can
No.
really, go head, have it go head first.
No. What's wrong with you? No one's looking at a giraffe like, wow, I wonder how much of that I can fit.
Well,
They do it
let's
with
face it,
tentacles.
like I said though, you're saying that, these women will like to get freaky with him that's in animal form, so,
Assuming they actually had the free choice to do so and he didn't actually, like, will it. Because some people could argue
I'm
that.
sure, back in those days, when, the women said no, it meant no.
You want to tell the god of gods no?
Yeah, that just wouldn't,
It-
that wouldn't
it's-
have happened.
Not the god of, it's not the god of
Hera
gods.
did it a couple times, and then he went behind her back and slept with some human chick. And then she got pissed. So, like, he wins no matter what.
Yeah.
His dad ate him. And you know what he did? He came out, cut off his head, or balls, depending on which iteration you're reading. And his grandpa just kind of sat there like, fuck. Oranos just kind of looked at everything like, god damn it, everyone. Kronos, why you gotta be a shithead? Don't eat your kids.
See, so you know, no wonder he likes to have the women who get freaky with the animals because his own dad was one to eat it. You know, that's just that's just fucked up in itself.
I feel like I'm teaching Discanar, like Greek mythology.
No, nobody teaches Discanar anything.
Discanar teaches self. No one teaches Discanar.
I learn nothing.
That's a lie, because you said you learnt loads from listening to Carlos last night.
Doesn't everybody though? Doesn't
You
everyone?
got no choice on that one though.
He's a glorious man.
Yeah.
He's definitely a knowledgeable person.
True.
Can't say I'd ever really be bored listening to what he's got to say, because I'm always gonna learn something else.
True. But it is interesting to hear his take on things.
Yes, from a objective science perspective.
What, using the scientific method where no, you know, humans aren't involved.
Yes, of course, completely objectively.
What's going on?
We're discussing Carlos's scientific method when dealing with anything.
Oh, I don't give a
Everything.
shit. I don't give a shit.
Oh well, originally we
Well, fuck
were
off again then.
we were before that though talking about how Zeus liked to get freaky with women who like to get freaky with animals.
Cool.
Yeah. So and apparently it was because it's how he wanted it, etc. or something. I don't know. It's
You
just
didn't listen to half the things I said.
half. Don't give me so much credit, please. I heard Zeus, Swan, and then I made up the rest.
And the ox. Don't forget the
Oh
ox.
yeah, okay, yeah.
And there was an eagle.
Oh well, that didn't really get.
Oh, there wasn't Dionysus a white ox as well?
I think he is symbolized by one. Now I have to check.
Something like vaguely in my head that there's something to do with Dionysus and a white ox.
There's a in the initiation, Heracles is shown wearing a fringed white garment with a Dionysian deerskin, but nothing with a white ox. That was Zeus.
Yep. Zeus decided he wanted to, he wanted to, he was, in some ways that, he was being racist, weren't he? Because obviously most, oxes are, brown, aren't they? So, he was white. No wonder,
Yeah, but that was kind of the point of it.
what,
Yeah, it
be
was a
racist?
unique
Like, a
animal.
white ox was a rare and beautiful thing.
So what you're saying is that white people are rare and beautiful?
In probably the no. Well, I mean, they did mostly business with the Egyptians, right?
Mm.
So, I mean, I guess it would be like going to like another country and then seeing somebody who looks like you, and you go, "Hey, look at you."
I'd go, wow. Just for the sheer fact that they'd be like, somebody is that handsome.
You'd be like, "My God, look at him, he's beautiful."
It would be like, oh, I don't know. It would just be, it's like end of the world, end of reality, sort of it folding in on itself. If there was another, me, this good looking.
Oh yes, of course.
Bloody Turkey Rex, die!
Same.
Hmm.
I said same. I agree. I am supporting you all through your Turkey Rex events.
Oh, is that you watching then?
I was in there for a little bit.
Ah, okay. So you was the other person.
Yeah.
Have you put the thing on the Discord?
Mm-hmm. I've even got the thingy linked to sort of the old Twitter.
So you've worked Twitter out
No, I worked YouTube out. I've only got 6 followers, so you know, it doesn't really matter.
It'll grow over time.
Yeah,
You
aye,
get to
aye,
more engage with people, they'll follow you back. Just gotta be a bit more proactive. That's all.
Mhm.
I know you don't want to, but it does help.
yeah. That
It helped me for 3 years. So come on.
The hardest thing, honestly, is to keep it consistent.
Yeah, it's not just that, but especially with Twitter, I've made it a point to never get involved in any kind of argument at all. I mean, to the point, I'll throw someone under the bus for lols, but for the most part, they'll know I'm throwing them under the bus because I'll actually just say I'm going to do it in a DM. Just knowing not to get involved in arguments and just, yeah, then you're fine.
Isn't that
Yeah,
what most people
I don't
use
do
Twitter
that
for,
anyway.
So, Omega, I have a question for you. Do you believe that any press is good press?
No.
Okay.
I think optics exist for a reason.
Hmm.
Why do you ask?
Well, the reason I say it is because I'm of the opinion that even bad press can be good press.
It depends how good the person who's on the receiving end of the bad press spins it. Not everyone has Alistair Campbell, was it? Alistair Darling? Whoever the Labour guy, the spin doctor for Labour was back when Blair was in office.
Oh, Max something, wasn't it?
No, Alistair something.
Oh. Holy shit, didn't see that. I ain't got a clue then.
Great.
Lol. I told Misa I needed a picture of her because Poffit mentions her in passing. So she said, "Does he have a foot fetish?" and just sent me a picture of her waving her foot in the air. Fine, that picture will do. I'm only using it as like a half-minute clip just to showcase how much of a retard he is. Now I'm going to move on. So it's perfect. Fuck it.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Hello, Laura.
Nothing, Laura.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. How's the acquiring
crowdfunder going?
Yes, that.
I keep forgetting to set it up. I really should.
I thought that's what your latest thingy was for.
Maybe I could change it to that. I mean,
Well, no, I thought you just named it that just to.
oh, what cushion?
What it is?
Yeah, it's for that tentacle cushion thing that somebody made for me. That was ridiculously expensive, and I can't realistically buy. It's too expensive. Yeah.
And thank you, Laura. Yes, I do have a giant hammer.
You know what they say about guys with big hammers? Tiny dicks.
Didn't even let us figure that one out for ourselves.
I didn't want to let you, just in case someone else said something intelligent.
You do realise who you're talking to at the moment, don't you?
Yeah, I know, but Trump LP's here as well, and I don't want to give him a chance.
Oh, that's fair.
You could have waited for a few seconds and then just let me say something retarded, but no.
No.
Like they need really big nails.
I don't know. I've not really thought. You know, now that the opportunity's gone, I've just.
We'll never know.
Exactly.
Oh, what a shame. How will we ever survive?
I can hear him yawning as he says that.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's.
Actually, was yawning real as well?
No, that's why I said it. It actually sounded like you were yawning.
Yeah. I'm a bit tired. I'm trying to sort out this last little bit. I got this. I found all the best clips from his 18-minute thing, condensed it into a minute. I'm just going to finish it with somebody clapping, saying wrong. It's really funny when you hear some of the shit he says. All the crap about Stoot condensed into a small clip. The little shade he throws at Irate Bear condensed. The thing is, I know he got a copyright claim on it for Lego, so I've had to blacken it out, and I'm going to replace it with I don't know, pictures of people and dildos.
Just start putting like,
my
just
God.
like subliminal messaging.
Lots of pictures of dildos. That'll do it. A visual representation of you. A broken dildo. That'll do it. Broken Dildo. Oh, it's a Tumblr page called Broken Dildo.
There's a Tumblr page called everything, I think.
I'm sure there is one called How to Fix a Vibrator. Oh, well, that's for Laura. I'll link that to her, actually.
There you go, Laura.
I got your back, fam. I got your
Yeah.
back. There's Laura. Here we go. DMs. Oh, no, I'll dump it on the server.
If you do, you have I was gonna say, put it in the stream if you want. You know, she's there.
Oh, no, it's alright. It's on the general chat. How to fix a vibrator.
Oh, you've labelled it to Laura though. Haven't you?
Oh, yeah, of course, of
Ah,
course,
okay.
of course.
Good.
Don't be so cheap. Buy a new one.
Yeah, oh my god. I type
Not
broken
that
dildo and go for Google Images. Yeah, don't. Just don't.
Oh no. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Oh.
you say that, but now people will.
No, I didn't do it. I just thought of the possibilities.
Sounds painful.
Looks painful.
Yeah. Let's not. Let's not do we didn't.
I don't. Oh, that one's not good.
See, the problem is now I'm gonna go and have to have a look.
Yeah,
Okay,
now
well,
everyone's
if you
going.
type broken dildo into Google, go to the second row down and third image across. Because that's not a broken dildo, that's a broken person.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh, this is a broken dildo. Found one. Oh no, I get demonetized. I can't show that. Fucking hell.
Yeah, you can't use one that's defined. Yeah, defined. That's a good word to use.
You could just write "You are a broken dildo" on the screen.
Would that be harassment?
Uh,
No, that would
you
just
know
be
what?
funny.
He did say
That-
I wasn't. He did say I wasn't mean to him, and that's something that at least Suit was mean to him.
Hmm.
I was like, okay, you
You
are
have
a
to
broken.
try harder.
You've
Yeah.
asked for this.
Okay, you are a broken dildo. Have that, you
broken
blasted
dildo.
thingy.
Yeah, so you broken dildo, you.
Fuck's sake, half his arguments were logical fallacies. In fact, the first one I noticed was, oh god, I have to use the Latin. Post hoc ergo propter hoc.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, a lot of people use that though.
What
Come on.
the
You're gonna have
fuck
to
is?
explain.
Okay, it's basically a fallacy where X happens, Y happens, but Y happened because of X. That in
Yeah,
itself-
but fucking X's, you know,
Correlation and
X's really do
causation.
cause issues though. You know, sometimes because they're
but
bitches.
he uses it incorrectly, therefore it's post hoc ergo propter hoc.
Okay, that
See,
cleared it
when I-
right up for me.
You've learned something. Congratulations.
Yes, Procto pop 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 pop.
Exactly.
Well done. He's
Thank you.
learning.
I know. I'm growing up to be a big boy.
With a tiny dick.
Clip it.
Yeah, anyway, I've condensed it down. I'm just going to end on it with... That's it. I can't be... Everything he says, nah, you're wrong. Fuck it. I don't need to debunk half your shit. Apparently I appeal to popularity in my video on him. I didn't do that once.
I was gonna say that was all me.
I didn't appeal to popularity. I didn't appeal to... Oh, there was another appeal to something. Fuck it, hang on. No.
Is that just jealousy because you've got more subs than him?
Ah, argument from authority, that's what he says. I did that as well, apparently, which I didn't
So
do.
appeal. So the appeal to authority, then,
Authority.
I guess, is what he means.
Yep. And one was a appeal to popularity.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
that's
but-
just jealousy.
Wait. Okay. What does that exactly mean? What appeal to
Appeal to authority means that you basically, you know, experts say that. This...
No, the popularity one.
Oh, I have more subs, therefore I'm right and you're wrong.
Yeah, interestingly and unironically, while I apparently did that, he actually did that in his comments below, where people told him he was wrong and explained why, to which he replied, "You have no subs and no videos, I won't take your opinion." Oh, I need to get the screenshots. Fucking hell. Oh my god, they were so funny as well. Puffet, where are you?
The irony.
Yeah, let's see if
Wait a
he's still
second,
got the video.
Doesn't he not have any subs? Like,
was going to
Oh,
say,
yeah,
how
he
many
has-
subs has he got?
He's got 81, which is
Haha.
pretty good.
What?
I had
Puffy?
81 on a channel that I didn't upload a video for 4 years.
Lol, here it is. Right, here we go. First comment. Talking Amioba Poffit, have a shower and donate yourself to science to stop wasting our oxygen. His reply. Yes, I'm going to take advice from a no videos, no sub bitch. Come on!
Damn.
Oh, you're such a prick.
But you know what the worst part is? He's trying.
He
On a
got-
video that I posted 11 years ago, I have over 10,000 views.
Shit, son. You're rolling in them views.
Yeah, except it was a shitty AMV, and I'm disgusted by it. The only reason why it got views was because somebody ripped it in a game review, and they used it to basically just play up our argument some more. It was about an old Mortal Kombat game.
Ah, here it is. Right. I just want to make sure I don't forget that image appeal to popularity, because I need to put that comment in because it's just so fucking funny.
What you want to do is you want to have that post where he says about oh you got no subs blah blah blah. Just as you get that voice clip, just have
What on earth did you just say?
Who, me?
Yes.
Why did I just speak too fast for you?
Yes,
I
a
think
little bit.
I thought you didn't finish your thought because you stopped.
Yeah, I stopped because he said, "What did you say?"
I don't know what he said. I wasn't listening.
Oh, okay. Anyway, all right. You know that bit of clip that you've got of him saying about appealing to popularity or whatever. You should then, as he's saying that, have his post that you've got. Just going sideways across the screen. Just scrolling across the screen.
Well, it's a black screen at the moment, so I could move it from side to side, but people won't be able to read it fast enough. There's only maybe 2 seconds, and people might not be able to read that. But I will try transitions out and see if I can get one that will work for it. Oh, actually, no, I could actually use a paged reel transition. That will work. Right, page peel. There it is. Go there. Nope. I'm going to mute myself while I check this transition.
It's okay.
Laura's comment. Gee, thanks. That's just what I always wanted.
Go and and all the technical terms are going busted out then. Oh. Well, Joe, I was going to try and stream Battlefield 5 this evening, but turns out it's no longer available.
No?
No.
Oh.
I do something.
I know Ed was playing it last night.
Yeah, it ended this afternoon.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah,
And
that must be why he was skiving off work for a bit this afternoon. He
Uh,
was like, "Oh, go and
um,
have a quick go."
Meg, if you can hear me, Laura's posted in the chat, hashtag Omegon is a cunt.
He's deafened and muted.
Ah, he's fucking useless then.
Unless he's watching your stream.
I don't know. Apparently got 4 people watching now. Whee! 4
at
people.
you.
I
I
know.
think they're here. They're just here to spy on us. Hello.
Yeah, well, I'm one of them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hello.
I ain't got a clue who's watching and who's not, and well, I know who's not. Most of everyone.
But you need to do more shameless self-promotion.
I can't do shameless self. That means I've got to sort of big myself up, and I can only negatively, sort of put myself down.
I was gonna say you would have to have shame, but then you went with that and made it way too real, and so now I'm like sad for you.
It's okay. You can still take the piss.
Oh, I wasn't going to stop doing that, but I was.
That's okay,
I was
that's
more-
okay.
Yeah, but the
I was-
whole like self-deprecating thing works for some people.
Yeah.
it's something that I've always
I
tried to steer people away from.
I tend to shit. What's that? Okay, that explains that. Well, okay.
I mean, self-deprecation isn't the best tactic, but
No, but I do
that's
it.
all you've got.
I do it well though.
Interesting. Explain.
Okay, what, me?
Yeah.
Explain what?
Explain how it works. I'm genuinely interested.
What do you mean how it works?
Self-deprecation.
Oh, I take the piss out of myself and make it entertaining at the same time.
Ah, I see. So you capitalize on your own misfortunes.
I just take the piss.
Oh, you're basically a comedian.
Yeah, I wouldn't
You
say.
tell me
comedian.
most comedians don't take this out of themselves.
Yeah, it's true. But, you know, I don't think of myself as a comedian because that means I'm actually trying. And this isn't me trying, mate. This is just all natural me.
You're just naturally amusing.
Yes.
Amusing sounds so so
What?
rude. I don't know. I was just like, you are an amusing person. Sounds so like
Well,
backhanded.
Oh, that
it's
wasn't meant like
it's-
that.
it's
Oh
be-
no, I
it's-
know it wasn't. It's just what I'm thinking.
it's better than her saying, yeah, fucking boring cunt. Yeah, it's.
Well, I wouldn't be talking to you if that were the case.
I don't know.
You have to understand, being an American, British humor is actually quite deprecating. Like,
Yeah.
if they like you, they will completely just like roast you,
Hmm.
and that is hard for a lot of people to like get a handle on.
Really?
From America, yeah. Like for the most part, the speed in which the camaraderie is shown from British folks is usually much faster than most other people would like agree that this is about where I will start, messing with this person.
Mm.
I will take the piss straight away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But it's
Most
kind
people
of-
usually like warm up to somebody first.
Yeah.
least
it's
I'm
Yeah,
kind
not-
of-
but that's how we
bonding
warm
thing.
up to each other, though.
Oh, no, that's
It's,
fine. I
you
understand.
know, it's like, you're an ugly bastard, yeah.
Right.
and-
That's just one of those cultural differences.
Yeah, you go with the compliments and the niceties.
Well, you gotta remember,
whereas-
I'm also from the South.
I don't know where you're from.
Oh,
And you,
the South of the United States is traditionally understood as hospitable and rather kind.
oh, is that what you mean by okay? Okay, when you said from the south, I thought you were trying to, sort of like say, oh yeah, I'm from such and such city, county, or state, or whatever.
See, now that's funny. You guys always talk about like the cities that you guys are in when you're talking about the South, but like our South is like 8 hours.
Yes, because tiny country compared to yours.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, very much so.
But what you got to remember is, we've got more corners than you.
Corners?
Yeah,
Sorry,
we,
I don't get the logic there.
well, he says 8 hours. Well, I mean, I'm guessing he means driving.
Oh right, yeah.
So
okay.
he it's America. He's probably just got this one out long ass bloody straight road. Who just sat there, eyes closed. Just put the bloody.
I guarantee you, Los Angeles has probably enough streets to cover half of your country.
Isn't LA just permanent gridlocked though?
Yes,
No, I'm fine.
at least that is what I've gathered. My fiance is originally from that area.
Ah, okay. Who's she talking to
what I-
anyway? Because
She's playing League right now with her friends.
she's what, playing with her girlfriends?
No, playing League with her friends.
Oh, okay.
I will also point out that girlfriends is an acceptable thing to say.
Yeah, I know. You American women are weird.
It would be the same thing as saying your mates.
Yeah, I know. That's what
Yeah.
it means.
Yeah. See here, it's just mates, irregardless. For most people, anyway.
So yeah, you people are weird.
You people.
Yeah, exactly. It's no wonder we went, get out.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
We told you to fuck off.
No, but initially though, we said get out, and then
Well,
you
you
know,
guys weren't upset with not having to deal with more people in your country. You guys were poor at the time.
yeah, and so we dealt with our issues the best way
All right.
by
Tax us and then get beaten in a war.
Be careful.
Or then give up in a war, really.
well, yeah, because it was just like, well, we're going to tax them
Oh,
over
yeah.
the tea, and they're going to kick off like this, like big babies. So you know,
Yeah, honestly,
fuck
it's like
it, you know.
they're throwing a tantrum. Fuck off, then.
Exactly.
Pretty
We-
much.
Have a good time. Hope it goes well for you guys.
Yeah,
And it went well for us.
and you know, you okay? Let me just. No, I can't pause this game. You know, it's a case of we basically ignore you for ages and then go, oh yeah, gotta get some sort of-
Bullshit. Ignored us. You came back in like 20 years.
No, I mean, as in
Here
like,
to our capital.
yeah, basically before. No, I mean beforehand. We basically really just ignored you, left you alone, and then it's like, okay, we've got to get some money out of this country, so let's put tax on tea, and then your people went, tax on tea, Wah! Chuck the tea into the river. So we were like, you do not treat tea that way, and so we were like, right, you bastards, we're going to war, and because you got such a big country and everything else, it was just a case of
We only had 13 colonies.
You're such a
at the
big,
time.
you're a big bloody country still.
Well, now. Not then. Then we were just up the coast.
Yeah, I know, but it was a case of still one of your states or whatever it is, as it is now, is just like fucking huge, and so our people were so used to sort of like walking around some streets for a little while to find the bad people, and yet it ended up that they had to walk the length and breadth of basically the size of Britain just to find a group of you, and it's like, fuck that, that's just too much work.
I love this history according to Discnal.
What can I say?
It reminds me of Drunk History on the History Channel.
A little bit, yeah.
I know, but like I say though, this is all natural me. It's
I kind of love it though. But
so,
no, that's not exactly how it went.
yeah, but let's face it though, it's close.
I mean, you got the main points. There was a tax on tea.
Mm-hmm,
There was also a tax on stamps. There was also a tax on paper. There was also a tax on pretty much any kind of import into the country.
Are you discussing your taxes or ours? Because we tax literally breathing.
Oh no,
Actually, we were discussing the history of the revolution.
Of course
about
you are.
about the fact that
Iskanar was entertaining me with his historical accuracy.
Oh, I've no doubt it was absolutely beautiful.
the thing is though, he's actually said that I was correct on the main points. So
Yeah, there were taxes. We did get
jokes on
we
you
did throw a
then.
tantrum, and you guys were very pissed off at the fact that you guys had to march for hundreds of miles. This is all true.
Oh shit! That's that thing I want, isn't it? So
And also probably the wool uniform didn't help.
the what?
The uniforms that you guys were wearing really aren't suited for the area.
Well, no, because obviously we'll use the British weather, so
Yeah.
and then you go into places like California or wherever, Texas.
Where the
and
fuck
shit.
do you think this revolution
I
took place?
don't know. you do realise that
If I asked,
Shut up. I have no clue. That meant me paying attention in school. And as we've already established,
we can tell.
Discnal learns nothing.
The Discnal School of History is probably my favourite school.
I want to see
Well,
a
Discnal
series.
School of Historical Accuracy.
I want a series of this.
Yeah.
It requires effort. It's too lazy. You have to catch him with guard and record it on OBS.
You
Yeah,
know what?
it-
Oh wait, no,
just
he's
clip
live streaming this.
Just
Yeah.
clip this.
Oh, there'll be a clip channel, Discnal Archived.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so
Do it
good.
if you want. As
Not
long as
historical
as
archives.
long as you.
Do it.
What
Your
the
channel.
fuck is that?
No, do it for you and put it on your channel. That's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Well, why don't you just do
Yeah,
the clip?
we'll just give you a period of history to discuss.
Hey, it's got to be something
And
I
just-
actually know.
No.
No. It has to be shit you've never fucking.
No,
known.
I got to at least have some knowledge
Sorry,
of
was
it.
that a giant bat?
I don't know. Did you just time? You timed him out. What did you time him out for?
Don't know. Just did it.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Never wrench. Why the fuck not?
Who be?
Dally.
All valid
no, but no.
reasons.
But no, you gotta do it on shit you don't know.
Well,
At least have like a modicum of understanding.
yeah, kind of like I've just
No.
done with. I've got to have at least.
Gist.
Yes.
He has to know that something happened.
Yeah, I can't. You can't just tell me about. Get me to talk about. I don't know, the agriculture in Mesopotamia at the time of some bloody king or
They probably
something,
planted-
because
They probably
that's.
planted some fucking seeds and they grew.
I don't know.
Not what I got.
Something to do with not about to say immigration then, but no, irrigation. I think they were sort of like dealt with that. Got that sort of stuff. I don't know. I can't remember now.
I want you to detail Rome for me.
Rome.
Oh, that's complicated.
That
Exactly the point.
that's,
What, like
that's
the rise of democracy and all of that.
Oh, just like talk about some of like the things that they did, like the things that Romans were historically known for.
oh okay. Well, that was easy. They built the straight roads that you guys used and that. That can go from one end of the country to the other.
Sorry, the Romans built the roads.
Well, no, they
Very-
didn't. But no, they were the ones that like in a sense invented roads, which now are like hundreds of miles longer than the over in the States.
In what year did the Romans build these roads?
Oh, that was about 20 years ago, I think.
Not the not Han Dynasty making the Silk Road or anything, right? In China.
That was just a bloody, a woodland trail. That was. That wasn't a legitimate road. That was just the name of it.
Fair enough. It wasn't paved, let's put it that
There
way.
you go. See. I may be daft, but
But wow, they paved these roads. What did they pave it with?
oh, it was gold. Clearly, it was gold.
Ah, gold.
So it was Dick Whittington walking along it, yeah, with his cat.
There was no dick at walking.
Yeah,
just-
totally. They weren't wearing togas.
Well,
there aren't
weird.
historical portraits or paintings rendering these moments in the Senate.
I don't know. I don't know where you people get your information from.
But you must know about Julius Caesar.
And you mean et tu brute and that shit?
Well,
Yeah. I mean, yes.
I know of him.
He knows that one line. That's it.
Welcome to the Disconar stream chat, Laura.
And hello, Laura. Yeah, they're just being, they're being jealous of all the information that I know.
No, I'm trying to encourage you to make a series out of this.
That means me having to listen to my own voice, and I don't. That just.
well, no, you just do it whilst you're playing games.
I know, but I'm still having to. If one of you guys want to make clips of it, that's fine, fair enough. And then I can, post them on the channel. But
Oi, if I'm doing the work, I'm taking the credit.
oh yeah, I'll give you the.
Ain't no sharing happening here.
Hey, it's my wise words that you'll be using, so
Yeah.
It's your
Well, that's the
intellectual
problem.
property.
Then you got to do the work.
there's that W word that's just fucking. It's just wrong. The hell does this thing?
What do you
I'm
think,
doing
Laura?
8 hours a day of the W word, just gonna.
Say again?
I doing 8 hours a day of the W word.
I know, and it's just unfortunate.
Just unfortunate.
Shit.
That's how I've got the money to be able to sit here and watch your amazing streams.
Exactly. It is amazing as well.
I don't know. I think this has probably been one of the more interesting ones since so many other people were here with him. I honestly do think that adding other people to a stream does make it more interesting.
Yeah, well, because generally people barely talk in the chat, so it's
I don't know, when you were streaming 7 days a while ago, there were quite a few of us in the chat.
yeah, I know, but that's, you know, what the hell was it doing? Have it, you bitch, have it.
I also think your energy level picks up quite a little more.
Yeah, I get it because I'm a
Social butterfly.
yeah. I spread my wings when people are around.
And learn how to fly. Do what it can. Till it doesn't.
Yeah, those words.
He doesn't get it.
I think just gonna put a tongue over moss. Please.
There's like all the there's something bright, you know, nice and bright and shiny. Whoa. No, monster, it's whoa, not that fucking noise you just made.
Holy shit, how many times has Darley been timed out?
Long enough for, you know, for me to finish the stream in a couple of hours and, you know, still not be able to say anything.
Was that just because Megon's a cunt, or...?
Basically.
Yeah.
Yep, he's a cunt.
He's a killjoy.
Oh. Wasn't expecting that. Here we are.
Well, that's what they call Meg
Oh,
calls
when
him.
we're playing Vermintide, yeah, Sally's killed you.
If the whole point of the game is to work as a team, but one person goes and kills everything, how is the rest of the team going to improve? The answer is they
Cheering
don't.
them on.
No, because then when you go to progress to harder difficulty, that person actually struggles because they're trying to do all the work, because nobody else has any idea how to work at that level, because they haven't practiced or been able to practice,
I agree.
because the killjoy's taken all the fun out of it. I know, listening, Dali, I've told you this before. Stop it. Little bitch.
Yeah, let's fail on our own merit.
No, not necessarily fail, but learn. Learning is key. He's ranged. Stop going into melee, you prick.
Well,
That's right. Get it all out.
Ed's getting better at staying ranged.
Bullshit.
A bit better.
Okay, a bit.
Are there any good kiting mechanics in it? In Vermintide?
Don't think so.
No, we don't get a chance because Dali kills
I
him.
don't think I've seen any kites, no.
No,
See,
Kiting
at least, you know, when I say dumb shit, it's...
that was cringy.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. What did you ask?
asked if there
Laura
are
made
any
a dad
kiting
joke.
I was asking if there are any good kiting mechanics in the game. And for those who
Kiting.
don't-
Are we passing messages between prison cells?
Kiting means being able to walk and shoot at the same time.
Basically, you taunt everything toward you and you move.
Oh, you can shoot and run and shit. Yeah.
Okay.
And
And
move and dodge. There's some decent dodge moves as well.
Okay. That was the answer to the question. You guys don't often play any kind of real-time games like Dota, League, or Heroes, do you?
Oh, Dota, fucking hell.
I'm not a fan of Dota myself, so I don't feel
I play
offended.
Heroes.
What was the other game? TF2.
Well, I mean, TF2 could count, yeah.
TF2 is pretty good. What was the other game you actually mentioned?
League of Legends.
Oh, League of Legends. I keep getting asked to play that, and I can't be fucked.
Heroes of the Storm's better.
I'll take a breath for it.
I'm not getting into the argument.
I think
I gave up on League of
told
Legends.
Llama I got this free card given to me, and on it had a scratch thing, and it's for I think it's for Heroes of the Storm. Let me check. Yeah, no,
Heroes of the Storm's free anyway. Free to play.
It might be a card.
it was for Hearthstone. My mistake. I keep confusing the two. It had like a card pack for it. And I don't play that game either. Sorry.
I do.
You play Hearthstone, so would you like this code for a free card pack?
Sure. If you want to send me a picture.
I'll DM the number, it's fine.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's fine, I've got it for free, I don't give a shit. You can give me $10 for it though.
I'll just I'll keep donating to you on Patreon.
Okay, that's fine.
A dime a month.
Lol.
No, I'm already on dollar tier. I've been there for several months.
Do move him to top dollar so that we can do our streams together, because I can't be fucked to simply like do a voice call. I'm waiting for the day that Ferret jumps in during a mid-stream and then just start talking sexual.
Amid the politics streams.
Yeah.
You know that Mythical Spirits are launching 2 new gins?
Did not know that.
Yeah, I think they're going to be sold to John Lewis. There is Flamingo Tears and Pixie Tears.
Ew, why does it sound gay?
Yeah. Are these gins made by Firebox?
They are. Yeah, they were on the Mythical Spirits Instagram. I think Flamingo Tears is pink grapefruit, and
Ooh.
Pixie Tears is
I'm on it now, I've already seen it. Pixie Tears and Flamingo Tears.
elderflower and something.
Elderflower and cucumber.
I've actually had that before. It's actually quite nice.
You've got my intrigue. I'm definitely going to get Dragon Tears and Mermaid Tears this month. I'll be able to get them. The other two will have to wait. When are they coming
I've
out?
loads of sauce left on my plate and I can't be bothered to go get some bread and warm it up.
Pink grapefruit gin. That's going to be quite bitter, won't it?
I don't. It sounds nice, but I'm not allowed anything grapefruit like because
Sucks for
of the
you.
medication I'm on.
Definitely going to try the elderflower and cucumber. I don't like cucumber, but I do like elderflower wine.
Yeah, I didn't think you could taste the cucumber. It just made it like a bit more.
See, I've told that with a few smoothies I've had, and you know what I found out? It was a lie.
Yeah.
But I mean, Hendrix is made with cucumber, and you can't particularly taste it in that.
I assumed the cucumber was used to preserve the gin. Maybe that's why I can't taste it. They use the shell of the cucumber.
And I think if you used it, I mean, you drink your spirit straight, but if you mix the grapefruit one with I think the bit of lemon's sweeter than the tonic, that might take the edge off a little.
Yeah, the only reason I don't do them neats because I can't do fizzy drinks. Otherwise, I would do them with something else.
Just fruit juice then.
Yeah, but then I have to go and buy it, and I can't be bothered to go to the shops to buy it.
Because I've
Yeah.
discovered that rum and apple juice is actually really tasty.
Sounds like
yes.
a hell of a laxative.
Yeah, rum and orange works all right as well, actually.
I found rum in a glass works really well.
That's my personal favorite as well.
Yeah,
In
I'm
fact,
not,
it's in my glass right now. It's
yeah,
delicious.
not man enough to drink spirits straight these days.
Doesn't taste so good when you just brush your teeth, but give it a moment.
There are some of the flavoured gins I can drink straight.
I don't do gin much, but I'm intrigued enough to buy them. I don't know, just something about them intrigues me.
And the flavoured like JD's, the JD honey, I can definitely drink that.
Just to hang on, I've just got to add this, right? I get it, okay? Phoenix Tears, yeah, makes sense. Unicorn Tears, makes sense. Mermaid Tears, makes sense. Dragon Tears, makes sense. Pixie Tears, makes sense. Flamingo Tears,
I know.
that's not a mythical creature, that's a fucking lie!
Yeah, but flamingo's popular at the moment.
Nah, it's not a mythical
Why
creature.
though?
Why?
It's not a mythical creature.
I was
it
going to
is,
say
it is
another
the-
spate of like loads of gardens with the little plastic flamingos.
If
in
that's,
them.
if that's a mythical creature, it is the shittest mythical creature ever because I've seen them at a fucking zoo.
What? We can stand on one leg for any length of time. That's like an amazing feat.
That was the greatest
Oh.
thing I've ever heard.
Fuck's sake.
That's like the time I went to a zoo over here and they had black belly sheep in the zoo. That's like going to the zoo and seeing like a dog to me. Like they were everywhere in Barbados. Like everybody had one, pretty much. Do you know what I mean? Like they were just, and then to go and see them in the zoo and like exotic animals. I was just like, what? I used to look out my bedroom window every day and see a field of them. Like it's just.
Oh, I can't be fucked with it. It's a lie. They could have gone with another creature.
Yeah, but what other pink mythical creatures are there?
And that's be pink at all. They went with unicorn tears, raspberry gin liqueur. Come on, that's pink.
Yeah, but like pink and purple and stuff is kind of associated with unicorns.
What about purple people eat Indians?
Yeah, fuck it. They could have called it Pink Centaur Come and people still would have bought it.
Probably.
And then just put a picture of Deadpool on it, and it'll sell even more.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Maybe instead just call it Harry Potter and the Centaur Come. The picture of Deadpool.
Yeah. Are you sure that isn't something from that fan fiction you read?
I've read a few fan fictions. Fucked. Okay.
Oh, I should have Bear read fan fiction.
I've done a
If I-
stream with myself, Sugar Tits, Peach, and I think Osface reading a fanfic of all of us.
That was so funny.
It was so racist and so funny. It was actually really racist.
Listening to Otterface try and read it was just.
She
fucking
DM'd me
hilarious.
afterwards and was like, "Please remove it. I beg. I can't. If people see that and then know who I am, they're gonna kill me."
I could practically like hear her embarrassment. Like you could hear how red her face was. Kind of, she was trying to read it. It was so funny.
Hey, at least the Ron Jeremy one I wrote was vaguely tasteful.
You did what?
You wrote a fanfic, Joe? What?
Yeah.
Why haven't I seen this yet? Where is it? Where can I find it? Send it to me now.
Oh god, I'll have to dig it out. Yeah, because I bought Meg a bottle of the Ron Jeremy rum.
Alright.
So yeah, it involves him and Ron Jeremy.
Please tell me Ron Jeremy bent him over a table and rogered him.
Not quite.
I may have to rewrite this fanfic.
Make it much more fathomable.
I must still have it saved somewhere.
For some reason I was thinking of one the other day at work.
Just a random fanfic.
Yeah, except I can't really write very well.
No,
Plus,
listening
it's
to
just
that
for you.
terrible Harry Potter one, I was thinking I could do better than that.
Challenge accepted. Do it.
I have got a few ideas.
Oh, by the way, the Flamingo Tears is in stock. Pixie Tears is not in stock. I know you can't have the Flamingo Tears, but I thought I'd just tell you.
I think it might have been today or yesterday that I noticed the Pixie
Mm.
Tears. So.
Well, I've got an email thing set up for that because it's out of stock right now. Can't
I'm
buy
actually,
them. I'm too
I'm
poor
actually
to.
looking up potentially pink mythological creatures.
Okay.
Okay.
I haven't found much. The closest that I could have thought that might have worked was maybe a Pegasus. But not
See, that would kind of make
outright.
sense because they've obviously got like the unicorn tears, Jin.
Mm-hmm. They seem to be following along usually the Greek mythology.
Hmm.
I guess you could do a rock, the giant birds of Egyptian mythology.
They could have gone with something like a shadow fox.
Nice work, partner.
Maybe because that's a bit more
Let's hurry back to the
purpley.
research base. I'm starving.
Bit of a mess of a name, but yeah.
I guess you could always do like a D&D related drink line and just go through the bestiary.
Hmm.
Yeah, apparently Zeus did.
Oh, thank you for the history lesson.
Oh, he's back.
Ah, I didn't leave anywhere.
I was wondering if we were gonna field your stream for you.
No. I just, you guys were
Could you
talking.
imagine just, would you buy a gin though that was just called like gelatinous ooze?
I don't drink alcohol.
No,
So.
but I may buy a Jello shot called gelatinous ooze. Nope, they're fucked. Oh boy. Hey, you work tomorrow?
Who are you talking to?
Sorry?
I said you work tomorrow.
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing. In about 7 hours.
Gross.
That's unlucky.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I tell you what, Troops.
What's up?
Right. What we can do is you can find historical events that like basically sort of like everybody knows, and then I will give my, and obviously I'll try and give my takes on them, and you can
Shouldn't you prepare before you head
you
down
can
to
do the
Rotten Vale?
recording of it.
Okay.
If
I think we can work this out.
I'm
Can you
sh-
start with the Wars of Roses?
I'm sorry.
the what?
Oh, that's
Start
a
with
good
the
Wars of
one.
Roses.
You want to do the Rose War?
Considering the castle in my town is designed like the Tudor Rose, I quite like.
I only know the War of the Roses is the film.
I can't even remember what it's about now. I just remember.
Ooh, I do know
enjoying
about
the
this.
story when I was at school, and I read like a couple of like historical fictional type novels about it as well, and I quite enjoyed. But like,
Here,
kid.
if you want to learn about it really fast, are you a
Tudor
fan?
period's fascinating.
Everyone else is gonna hate me, but Discanar,
Yes.
are you a fan of the Yu-Gi-Oh card game at all?
The Duel Links.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, kind of. I play it some.
There was a PlayStation game called Duelist of Rose that actually mimicked the War of the Roses.
This sounded incredibly gay, so I moved him.
Okay.
I expected that.
Right, I've just DM'd
You gotta remember, I'm very much younger than you
Laura.
all.
Oh, me, right.
Yeah, I've not read it since I wrote it. It might be terrible, but
Might be. Yeah.
Oh, you wrote a fanfic, you like, did you?
Who was the fanfic about?
we've just had this conversation.
I wasn't listening.
The Ron Jeremy one.
Oh really? Hang on, I've read this, haven't I?
Yes.
So you did a fanfic of...
Oh my god, you did! I remember.
Yes.
Oh my fucking god!
Wait, is this a fanfic of what?
Omegon and Ron Jeremy.
Oh,
I remember.
So who gets the bottle Rogering?
Can I read it out on my stream on Saturday?
You do whatever you want.
If you want.
I don't give a shit.
Do you want me to send it to the rest of you as well?
Just put it in
Please.
general. Fuck it.
Fine.
She sounds so reluctant.
I remember this
Oh,
now.
I don't care.
It's for the best.
Yes.
Right, there you go.
I know I've got this saved on my hard drive as well, in a folder called fanfics. Yep, there it is.
Are they common?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fanfics written with me in them,
Wow.
including myself and that girl. But as I know she suffers from a chronic case of jungle fever, that's impossible. She doesn't like blue lives.
I mean, to be fair, it was written very quickly in like an hour or so. So
Oh, I remember. And I can tell it was only written an hour since the file size is 7 kilobytes on my on my thing, whereas I've got others that are like 603. And you know who wrote that one?
That's a lot of effort.
Racist shit. Oh, Hungry Hungry Tits. That's the one. Oh god, that was the super racist one.
it was a very entertaining stream, though.
Megon and Miss Misa. Yeah, there's that one. One just called Moist. Who wrote that?
Yo.
One just called Moist.
Yeah.
Now is the
That
time.
sounds amazing.
Oh my god, the Hungry Hungry Tits one is really.
All
It's
right.
not even hugely long. It's just it's
It's just racist.
very racist. The Omegon and Miss Misa one is called The Black Beauty and the Blue Beast, with the first 3 words pop, pop, pop.
Ew.
Flippity, floppity, flop.
Oh, that's so. Why?
I'll scroll through and just find a.
Just a.
Oh no! Here we go. I've scrolled through.
Uh,
Through names. It's Chocoletta, right? No, I'm Watermelonisha, right?
over there.
No, I
What do
know.
you think?
Queeflonda. This is the quality of the writing in this fanfic. Written by the same guy who wrote the
Very
uber
well.
racist Hungry Hungry Tits one. Oh my god. Queeflonda. Oh dear.
I tell you who had written some good fanfics was Celestial Parsnip.
Yeah. One
Hers are actually really quite good.
I've seen some of those.
The pure filth, but he writes actually quite well.
Cyril Crowler wrote the 2 really racist ones.
There, heads up.
what's the grade scale on quality of fanfics?
I leave that up for greater people to do
Ah,
because I'm too lazy to grade
This'll definitely
really,
complicate setting up camp.
really trashy
know.
stuff.
of course.
I think I did read one of these in a video once. I think I have. I may have. If not, I did on streams.
I think you ended up reading mine out. Wasn't it on Reading Ren's channel?
When in
I
doubt.
might have done. Oh, I might have done that because I did. Yeah, I did. She put as a guest thing for her. Yeah, I did. She did a video, and I was like, "I've got a video. Use this. Fuck it. I don't want it."
I want nothing to do with this thing here.
I wash my hands on it.
Hey, partner.
It's somebody else's problem now.
That's the point. I want to check see if social. Mine.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I just kind of skim read mine again quickly. Not the best thing I've ever written.
Well, it's better than the 40-something chaptered Harry Potter emo
Oh, yeah.
goth
Oh, God.
novel. I didn't put enough oomph into the.
Yeah, there weren't enough Fs on the end of that.
Yeah, it has to be proper gothic.
Yeah.
Thick.
Gothic. Yeah.
Spelled G-O-F-F-I-C-K.
Not as F's. G-O-F-F-F-F-F-F-F-F-F-F-F-F-I-K. Or C-K, who knows? Remember.
FF indeed.
Yep. Stretch. You working early shift tomorrow, Laura?
No, I'm on late this week.
You good?
Oh, just choking on my drink.
Ah, no worries. Just dying slowly. We're good.
That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool, Joe. Didn't go
Thank
how
you.
I expected it.
What is that?
Joe's story. It didn't, like, it was unexpected, but it was good.
It was more a case of I'm bored of writing. How can I end it quickly?
Yeah.
How can I escape myself?
Pretty much, yeah. But I've dumped it in the general if you want to read it.
Oh,
It
I'll-
is a masterpiece.
I wouldn't go that far.
Masterpiece.
let me see this thing. Oh, yes. Let me, oh, it automatically downloaded for me.
Yeah.
Well, he came, of course you think it's a masterpiece. He came out on top.
Yeah. As always.
Well, I was feeling
Is
like
this
being
the
nice
effluvium?
for once.
Be
Laura's
careful
only
not to
saying it
touch
like that because she likes to be on top.
Giggity.
Not usually.
You had to sit and ponder it for a moment.
Took your time, gave it some serious thought. Nah, I can refute this.
Hold the phone. Can't let this stand.
Don't sully my good name.
How dare you? I work hard for that position.
Well, apparently not.
Yes.
Ugh! This place is filled with that
Like
vapor
down for the
stuff.
rude comment.
Don't breathe it in or your health will drop.
They're from the best places, don't worry.
They're not rude. You want to hear rude comments? Let's get Daddy back in here.
Is he still timed out?
Don't know. Give him some shit though about his job. That was fun.
I got quite used to coming up with crude things, like, because I work with a bunch of lads. Well, there's a few lasses there now as well, but for a long time I was the only lass, like, in the team kind of thing, so I used to put up with all sorts of shit from them and that. When I started getting really rude, I just come out with the crudest thing I could think of, and they'd all just look at it and go, "Ah, Laura!" And they just all walk away, and I'd be like, "Champion. Get on with me work now."
Yes, but you're a lady. You're not meant to say things.
I know. That was brilliant.
My sister never really embodied that whole, oh, you're a lady, you shouldn't speak that way. Oh, she's a bitch.
Is she bossy though?
Yes.
Misogyny will fix that.
Nah, it's okay. She's a gun-toting American.
All right then.
Yeah, she's still right wing.
We told Dally when we realised he worked on I don't know, some kind of underwater device, that while it sounded all fancy and nuclear and shit, he'd still be a burger flipper.
Or swabbing the decks?
Poor
Doesn't he
Gabby.
have a new job coming?
That's what we were laughing at him for earlier.
Ah, yeah.
Started it 2 days ago or yesterday. Yeah, yesterday.
Nothing can stop us.
Because he's a peasant.
I need to create a level 9 druid.
For what?
3.5
Are you
edition.
twinkling on World of Warcraft?
No, D&D 3.5 edition, because Jason Brazil wanted to start a campaign.
Oh,
But,
let me help you.
But one of the guys that wanted to join in never played before, so he was like, he'll help him with his character. He says, we'll do like a one-shot, like, adventure first to, like, you know, get everybody I think one of the other lasses hasn't played for a long time, just to get everybody like kosher with the rules and that before we decide if we want to start a proper campaign.
Dump those.
I'd already created like a level 1 character, so I just need to up it now.
Well, what I would recommend is decide what kind of druid you want it to have.
I want it to be the wild
Mediums
shape,
cut your
obviously.
health in half.
Well, not
Yes.
obviously, but
Have
I
you
want
got
a
a
wild
Melberry
shape.
on you?
druid,
Bam.
so-
Perfect.
Done.
That's my favorite.
And like when I thought we'll just start at level 1, I was like, oh, it's gonna be ages before I can change. But then he said make a level 9 one, and I was like, yes.
Now you
Win.
mean, now you mean level 9, not 9th level, right? Like 9th level spells slot?
No, just like level 9 druid.
Alright,
Yeah.
okay, that's easier, okay.
I was
So I think
wrong.
that just goes up 4th level spells, that one. That's
Okay.
it.
So I was
Well,
thinking to
that's
myself, like, am I making a level like 12 character here? Oh, I'm so excited.
And the good thing about the 3.5 edition as well is that most of the stuff you can get online for free. Like you get a free PDF of the play handbook and everything.
Oh
so-
yeah. I have on D20P FSRD, it's like their Pathfinder website. I have like there was a humble bundle of
I know I
probably
missed it.
about 50 gigabytes worth of books, and I have them. I tried downloading them all at once, so it was a bad idea.
I'm gonna have to go to bed because my eyes are closing. I'll speak to you all later.
See you later.
Bye. And since the first one's just a one-shot adventure, I'm just gonna like just pick at least 2 animals and just write sheets for them before it, rather than trying to
Actually, if
change.
you can do a hippo yet.
Is Hippo large?
Yes.
No.
Well, it might
I think
be. it
large
might
is
be
level 11.
Okay.
maybe.
Yeah.
I think
So
I
you
can
have
just
a
do
medium
like
creature?
normal and flying. I think.
Do like a mountain lion. They usually have a path ability. And depending on the mountain lion, they might have a rake ability, which is usually part of your full round action if you get it.
Hmm.
Oh, this shit.
When I took myself up in bed later, I didn't have read through and I'd see if I can sneakily print off some character sheets at work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Although there was a couple of good, like for the Pathfinder game I played, we just used that yet another Pathfinder generator, like YAPG Excel
Yeah.
spreadsheet, and it does everything for you.
What's
And I
this?
found like a version a bit like that for 3.5 edition as well. If you input your stats and stuff, and it calculates it through the sheet.
Disconar is still waiting for me to make a campaign for everybody.
Yeah, because that'd be quite awesome.
Yeah, it's just gonna be hard to organize all the timings with everybody.
Yeah. Like Jason said, oh, Sundays are good for me, and I was like, oh Jesus Christ, I'm gonna spend all day Sunday just playing D&D now. At
Yeah.
DM1 from 11 till 2. I play Pathfinder from 2 till 6 or 7,
Well,
depending.
you're gonna be
And I've been playing
gamed
D&D.
out.
Yeah.
That's a lot of commitment, honestly.
At least I get the DM and one out of the way first thing on the morning. And then I can
Yeah,
just
that's the one
play.
that you're gonna want like nothing to do with later.
I'm sure we can find like a time when there are enough of us about to do it. Like,
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Hell, if it's an evening, then a weekday evening,
If we
then
can't get all of us together all the time, we could just do like a sandbox one. And people have just level at different fees.
Where it's more of an RPG. I would imagine there would be like parties of 2 or 3 that branch off. The problem would be like, I wouldn't necessarily want to, as a DM, I wouldn't necessarily want like you guys to get too far ahead of other people, because then you'd meet back up again. And let's say you guys are like vastly different levels. That's
Yeah,
kind
it'd be
of not
hard
as
to
much fun.
plan the battles then.
Oh well, yeah.
Well, it's either that, or just find a time that everyone can do most of the time.
Yeah, that would honestly, I think, be the
So my plan is I work split shift, so I can't really stick to a regular weekly thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Because one
me
week
and
I work, I'm
Disco-
not in until 10 o'clock at night my time. And
Yeah.
then when I'm on 6 till 2, I need to be in bed, so I've got to be up at 5 a.m. So,
Yeah. Now you got me and Disc and I who don't have the pleasure
yeah.
of working.
Well, I could easily just make one for just you. So, I mean, I don't have to be in it. I'm in enough.
But yeah, I'm still trying to piece it together in my head.
Piece what together?
How I would want to play it out.
Play what out?
The game you want me
Campaign.
to.
Oh my goodness.
What campaign?
Fuck Disc and I.
Are you
I'm
just not
play-
listening?
I'm playing the game. I'm trying to kill things.
Gonna fish this computer and slap you upside your head in a minute.
Yeah, you can't actually pause this game from the looks of things, so it's,
No.
I can't pause the game, Mom.
so I can't keep. I can't sort of keep. What the fuck is that thing?
You're playing Monster Hunter, right?
Uh huh.
Ain't half the game running around.
I'm.
Watch yourself.
Really into it, bro.
I've got this giant spiky thing. It's
I've just realised. Sorry, I'm not in the patron thingy yet. I'm always hang on. I'm on the.
Nothing can stop us.
I was on the wrong Discord server. Never mind.
Everyone's
I'm going,
doing. I have noticed
Why
something.
aren't I
Wait,
a
I'm wrong.
patron? And it's like, oh, that'll be why.
It's alright, I think.
Some more than others.
Oh, Lexi liked your story as well.
who's Lexa?
Sith's girlfriend.
Ah,
We're starting to happen now or something. Omega Serum.
Doesn't that already exist?
I don't know. There's not a fanfic about it, so I'm not sure. Get on that.
So if there's a fanfic, it must be true.
Yes, it's like it's on the internet if it exists. It's on the internet. Wow. This gunner knows what I mean.
what?
Exactly. Thank you. I was hoping that you would respond with, "I'm not paying attention." My entire day has been completely thrown off because I wanted to go to work for like half a day today.
Oh, hang on. Isn't that
Yeah.
rule 34?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, a bit slow there.
that's all right. And there's another one that's similar, Rule 63. If it exists and there's porn of it, there is porn of it in the opposite gender. There's actually a list that was populated once on 4chan.
I'm surprised the feminists haven't tried to ban Rule 63 then.
Well, you gotta remember, some feminists don't believe that trans women are women.
Yeah, it's just weird. I watched and liked the YouTube video once of this last that I'd never heard of before, but I just watched it because it popped up my recommendations. And I think she made some good points about like feminism and I can't remember what the other one was. Not MGTOW, and maybe he's a well anti-feminists as well, I'm not sure, but anyway, it was quite an interesting video and I liked it. And it wasn't until about like 2 months later I found out that this last was actually like a TERF. And then I was like, oh shit, now I feel like I went out on Twitter and everything and I liked the TERF's video.
Oh no.
The video itself was like
Hey, how are you,
more a
Sucky?
talk on feminism and TERFy stuff really.
Well, the rule is if you like something on Twitter, it doesn't necessarily mean that you endorse it. It means that you're literally just liking it because it either made you
Yeah,
interested.
no, I
or
liked the
you're seeing
YouTube
it for
video, which obviously automatically shared to Twitter.
Ah.
I was like, Laura likes this.
Sucky makes a good point. If feminism is about equal rights, why is it named after women?
I feel like this was an old point made once upon a time. I feel like I've heard it before.
Wasn't that argument floating around a while ago that like, well, then it's not feminism, it's egalitarianism?
Yes, I believe so.
I would say yes, but I mean I would be lying because I have no clue.
Indeed.
So I just share my point of view. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Please, sir, may I have some more?
See, fountain of knowledge, me. Fountain.
Gushing, overflowing.
Yeah, evidently by your history lesson earlier.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the most annoying things of feminism really, is that it tries to be in everything and be everything, but also at the same time goes, but we're not a monolith. Well then fucking stop acting like one. Just go back to fighting for just women's rights and let the rest of the things, you know, like be fought for by whatever group wants to fight for them, instead of everything must be feminism. But we're not a monolith.
The thing that annoys me
Annoys me
is
so
that
much.
they talk on behalf of all women.
And then I think when you see the tweets and it's like, and if this has never happened to you, then you're lying. And I'm like, fucking call me a liar. I've never felt like that.
Not in my life.
No? Yeah?
It's like, oh, all women hate being catcalled or wolf whistled. I'm like, get to my age and then tell me you don't appreciate it a bit.
Yeah, if it's just something like, if it's just like a whistle or hey darling or nice ass or just something like, you know, random, I don't mind at all. When it gets like a little bit creepy, vulgar, stalkery, then it's like back off.
Oh yeah, but that's the whole thing.
But there is a point. There is that like boundary where like it's acceptable up to a point.
Yeah.
I agree. We're back.
And those ones are just the ass hat. I made a comment about somebody being an asshat the other day on a Twitch stream I was watching, because this guy had been an absolute asshat. Nobody in the stream chat liked him, and he just always kept like stir shit and that. And it turns out afterwards he was an actual like proper neo-Nazi and everything. And but I said ass hat. And somebody was like, we need to talk about the logistics of what exactly an ass hat is. Can't remember what country this guy was from. So I was just, it's a covering from your bum that keeps all the noxious fumes inside. Pretty accurate description of an ass hat. Full of noxious fumes.
It's probably about the best way to explain it, actually.
Not quite clever enough to be a cunt. He just kept like going on about, because Rob had said something about his chat, like this chat to be a safe place, or to feel like you know, a place where people could like, you know, kind of say what they wanted but not be like harassed kind of thing. So he just used the term like sick days. And oh, that was it, this guy was going off it. Oh, I started calling him a snowflake every 2 minutes. Like hardcore trying to red pill him and everything like that, but obviously like way OTT because he was a neo-Nazi. It's just upsetting and pissing off everybody in the chat. Like, it was too much like for me, do you know what I mean, as well. It was that this place was just full of these. Like, this guy was a dick. And he was the first and only person so far that's ever been banned from that channel. And like, Rob hummed and hawed for ages over banning him, even though all of his mods and most of us were like, just ban him, just get rid of him. And he was like, yeah, but I don't want people, you know, I don't want to wield the ban hammer in case other people think, oh, I can't say this in case I get banned. And we were like, no, he's way over the line.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with sort of saying to people, you know, basically, don't be a dick in the chat.
Yeah. Because Rob's just your basic, like, normie, slightly left-leaning person, do you know what I mean? So, he's just a nice guy. I can usually be a little bit more edgy, I think, but I don't, because I know that like, you don't appreciate some of it, and I don't, because it's like your channel and, you know, respect people when you're in their channel kind of thing, but I still come out with like, you know, stuff on that, and he was like, no, he says, I like your edge. Thanks.
Don't deny your edge. The edge is who you are. Let it be.
I mean, I'm not in the stream channel, so I can't really say anything. And these guys are talking, so, and I'm playing, so it lets, you know, gives you guys something to listen to whilst, so I don't have to talk for the moment because I can concentrate on killing this thing.
He's being lazy.
Yeah. No, I'm actually being smart by having other people do the entertaining, whilst I just do the killing.
Or is that because you're concentrating on killing the big spiky thing?
Yeah.
Because it is very spiky.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
It also looks like tar. At least on my little tiny phone screen. It looks like you're just fighting spiky tar.
It does a bit, yeah. Luthor or something?
I don't know. It's a Radobarn. I think it's called a Radobarn. I don't know. Sharpen me blunt weapon. Gotta love that logic.
Wait, yeah, wait, what?
Need to sharpen your hammer.
Yes. Son of a bitch, hit him! Hit him! Oh, there we go. Yay!
Hey, partner.
Yeah.
Head back to the base and take a break.
Right.
There we go.
Kill it.
I killed it.
He smooshed it.
Done did a smooch. Wait, you say smooch or smoosh?
Smoosh.
Oh, okay.
Like, I wouldn't want to smooch anything that looked like that. Looks painful.
No. Yeah.
What if it was Zeus, though?
Even if it was Zeus.
We'll bring it full circle. We'll bring this conversation back.
Wait, Joel's got a crush on Zeus?
No, we were discussing mythology
No,
earlier.
no, I haven't.
Oh, you
Yeah,
know,
I forgot. You missed
you
that
find
part
him.
of the
You find him
conversation.
at the club. It's fine. He's usually dressed up in a big cow costume.
I've missed some things, and I'm not entirely sure I'm disappointed by this.
We were trying to educate Discanar about Greek mythology.
Ah.
Who was educating who?
Sorry, Discanar was trying to educate
Oh
us.
yes. No one's Discanar. Discanar teach you.
Trying to say that I was the one learning. Ha! I was the teacher.
He got the swan part.
Mm-hmm.
See, he is nodding in agreement now.
See, now you can dazzle people with your knowledge of Greek
Yep.
mythology.
Next time you meet a girl at the bar, just be like, "Did you know that Zeus turned into an ox, had sex with some lady?"
There's a lot of people having sex with animals in Greek mythology.
Yeah.
Yep.
And apparently in Florida.
Oh.
It's always something interesting coming out of there. I think that's why so many hurricanes go that way. God's trying to kill them all. You're a disappointment.
The hell, that thing just... I killed it, and yet it's got up. That's wrong.
You obviously didn't kill it properly.
Yeah, kill it harder.
The game said that I slayed it. You know, that means normally to me it's... You
It's
know,
a zombie.
it's certainly
Sorry.
something.
Yeah. I mean, that's just what I've gotten from it.
Maybe that's his missus. He's just pissed you just killed her husband.
I don't know. But, you know, I'm doing other things now anyway.
You just said fuck off and you left. Oh, it's back. Ah, screw it. I already looted the body. I'm good.
Yeah, I've already looted it, you know. I don't know what I got from it though. Ooh, what are these
As long
things?
as it's loot, you're fine, yeah?
Damn right. Oh, scavantulas. Sounds.
That word.
That's certainly a word.
Yep.
So you're barbarian. What is it? A half orc? Did you say?
Oh, on the Waxes one. No,
Yeah.
no, I'm a Genasi.
Oh, okay, which element?
Air.
So you're an Air Ganassi barbarian.
Yes. Who hates gnomes?
Yes.
Because
Because you know, I when I was younger, I had a little brother, but these, you know, okay, you have to bear with me.
that's
Okay.
fine. Do your thing.
My little brother got murdered and then raped by a band of gnome bandits. So, you know.
You telling me that your character's little brother was raped by midgets?
No, murdered then.
Murdered then raped.
Yes.
By midgets?
So necrophiliac midgets.
Yes, this was when like when I was.
Tell me he was also then raised by the romantic necrophilic gnomes.
No, there was no necromancy involved. There was necrophilia
See,
involved.
you missed an opportunity.
Well, it's a case.
The alliteration was great.
Well,
They did
llamas.
succeed in shoving a sweet potato over
That was llama. That was
ass,
llama.
though.
That was llama. All I did was just stand back and just let
Watch.
Let him.
it. Yeah, well, it was just it was just a
Sit back
case
and let
of
it happen.
I just was like, yeah, fuck it, because obviously he's a gnome. So I just don't care what he gets up to, sort of thing.
Fucking D&D is so racist.
I know. So I basically ignore what he's doing. I just try to avoid him as much as possible, which is not easy because we're in the same fucking squad.
Yeah, but he's short.
Yeah.
And
You gotta
gnomes-
keep making fun of him. You're a
Gnomes,
barbarian.
if you're
Just start
playing
picking him up.
gnomes right, like a gnome's not really something that can be ignored.
Yeah, his
It's
gnome
generally up in your
is
face.
his gnome is it's very, what's the word I'm looking for?
Cringy?
Yes, but no. Those sort of people that everybody goes, oh fucking hell, piss off, tell them to piss
Oh,
off.
he's here kind of thing?
Yeah, but it's that they just just got that sort of mentality of like, just sort of like just blanks it out and is all cheerful and shit and trying to get involved with everybody else. That sort of,
Sure.
yeah, he's that sort of thing.
So like a tryhard then.
I don't know. I don't know. He's just gone for, just
He had to knock the character up in like what, 10 minutes?
not even that. He knocked it up in a
Just
couple of minutes.
going quacks, just like crushed his original character.
Oh. I don't know exactly what happened with that one. It was just because I wasn't there to listen to the conversation they originally had. But apparently they had a conversation and like they hashed out like how this character, what this character can do, etc. And then apparently Llama changed this or or something. I'm not entirely sure. And so Llama sort of went, okay then fuck it then, and went and created this gnome who just had literally base stats of just 10.
10.
Everything was 10. But to be fair, it worked out. After a little, after a very short time, we actually had some fun.
A
That
real party.
character that he's created now is going to be the most annoying thing on the face of the planet.
Yes. And
Why?
oh no, it's just how he's playing the character.
Okay.
Somehow though, it's managed to become part of not the city guard, but sort of like the investigation people. So I think Quacks has gone for like a law and order sort of thing, but in D and
There are
D.
feats for
I
that.
get the impression that like he's created Nobby Knobs from the Discworld.
I don't know who that is, so
Corporal Knobs. That's probably what you guys are like. You're probably like the fucking guards from Ankh-Morpork, the most dysfunctional group of guards that ever was.
well,
Oh,
what the hell's going on here? The fuck?
It's you two.
Oh, okay. Yeah, obviously,
have you met?
Trex, she's playing. I'm not sure. I think she's a
Sorry, I
halfling.
forgot. You were out cold
Bard.
when I found you.
Yeah, half elf or halfling. I'm not sure which. But you know, she's a bard.
I'm from the first
Up
fleet.
to now, though, with a few fights
You
we've had,
folks are
she's not
lucky to
even
be alive.
inspired any of us yet.
What level are you guys?
Oh, we're only
she
just
must
started
be the
level
one who
1.
saved us.
Yeah,
she
I
doesn't
don't
even have
think
that
she
fucking ability yet.
Thank
Yeah, I
you.
don't think you get bardic inspiration. Is it
Just glad
3
you're still
or-
in one
It's
piece.
3.
I don't know.
Fifth fleet, am I right? What are you doing out
It's
here?
not easy to listen to this conversation.
Actually,
Right, okay. Let's just skip this chat. Skip the chat. Skip the chat. Chat. Skip it. Skip it. Fuck it. Okay.
This is from Zora Magdaros.
Whitney, Wisconsin.
I'll see what I can find.
What was I
I've
saying?
spent years delving into this valley's secrets.
But
I'm
yeah,
starting
yeah,
to
we're
understand
just
a
level
thing or
1 at the
two.
moment. We literally just started out.
Now it's your turn.
And
Learn all that you can about this place.
he's got, you know,
Next time
he's got
we
the
meet,
basics
We
okay
can
at the
compare
moment.
notes. Sound good?
But
yes.
it needs.
We're on the job.
It could be just being
Good.
because obviously we've
See
just
ya.
started out and sort of like the story progresses, you know, like more later on. But it just seems like we go here, we move a bit, fight, and then we go back to the starting point, and then
Well, he's got to learn as well, because this isn't
Yeah.
something he's never even played D&D before. Never mind, like.
yeah, I know
Whereas
that.
I started out with like a like on a pre-made story kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, don't get me wrong. Obviously, the fact that he's
And
actually
then
been
just
able
make
to.
shit up when you guys want to do stuff that's not in the story.
That is probably one of the hardest things for a new DM to take.
Well,
Even just the first time something simple and Quax was like, I want to go to the woodworkers or
You should
carpenters or
prepare
whatever.
before
and I
going
was
down
like,
to the
"Alright."
bottom of the Rotten Vale.
So there is one,
There might not
but
be
it
any
gave no
turning back
description
once
of
we're
it
there.
whatsoever in the story because nothing like plot-wise happened there in terms of the story that I had. So I just made up a dude.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
that's precisely what ends up happening. Just make it up.
Okay, you're here at the woodcarvers. What do you want to do?
He
I
looks
want a
like,
stool made. It's like, okay, fair enough.
and then you charge him exorbitant amounts of prices, and then he goes, "Why?" And you're like, "Because I'm a business owner, you schmuck." And then he gets angry and he kills a shopkeeper, and now you have character development. I've seen some stupid shit happen.
I mean, surely being a good storyteller is like half of the battle.
Yes,
With D&D and stuff.
without a doubt.
But half the story comes from your players,
True.
and you have to kind of remember that like it's their story too. And sometimes they might come up with something, and you're like, "Oh shit, son! Actually, that's not a bad idea."
Hold
Right.
on, let me go write a fucking
Yeah, how can I make that happen?
There's a Tumblr and a Reddit which is called Out of Context D&D quotes.
I've seen it. Hal the Bastard post some of them from time to time.
They're so good. I love them all so goddamn much. Hold on, my food's in the microwave, bro.
Right, map. Let's go back to here. Drop off a couple of thingies. But yeah, you know, the moment in time, it's just you know, we're starting out as basically just having fights, you know,
Yeah.
Not as in like getting into bar fight, but
So you've got a half elf bard,
yeah,
a
who's
gnome monk,
See, now you got me
And-
thinking about it.
a gnome monk, and a Ganassi barbarian.
mm-hmm.
So you've got no real. My bard is a spellcaster, I guess. It's just obviously like when we do the campaign proper, I need
Hello.
to create a character. So with barbarian, you've got your damage dealer, you've got your support. I just go straight up fighter then.
Well, oh, so you're gonna join in here?
Well, because the idea was that like once I'd finished this campaign
Fine
I was
work.
doing, this like adventure,
Mm.
I was gonna let Quax take over DMing
Listen
for a
up.
bit because he said he wanted to, whilst
May the
I
sapphire star
penned,
light your way.
the next campaign. Because I'll like the next bit, I'm just gonna freeform. It'll still be within that world and everything, but I'll make my own like campaign and adventures for you. And I thought that would be brilliant because whilst Quax is like doing his stint at DMing for a bit, I'll that'll give me time to like write to the next stage for you guys. But I'm still gonna play within like Quax's campaign, obviously.
Okay, cool.
At least I assumed that that was the plan.
I don't know. It was just obviously Quack said about doing that whilst because obviously you was
You all good?
doing your thing. So but I don't know what's happening with that one. It could be that we just whenever like you're unable to, then
Oh, it's you.
wicked.
'Cause I know he said when he said he wanted to hand it GM, and I was just like, oh, well, I'll just create a character then, at whatever level you guys were at,
Mm.
and he could carry on. But then when he did his campaign, he wanted like people said they'd want to do fresh characters, which made sense really, since it's like different to what we're doing. And I think maybe it's even a different world. Makes sense for the same characters to be in there. So
We'll give you a chance to have a go at playing
luck.
different types of characters as well.
yeah. But if Quax just wants to run that on the odd times I can't be there, which is not going to be very often really, because I'm there most of the time.
Well, we'll just see how things pan out. Because
I could just do like what Llama did and create a character at whatever level you guys are at, and just join in, new recruit or something.
yeah. But it's got to be something that will, mesh with our group, even though we're not really a group. Because, obviously right now I hate gnomes because, obvious reasons. And then you got this really annoying little gnome, and then you've got a bard who the way she's playing it is if like it's a bit like not hoity-toity, but sort of like like we've got in the slums, and it's like her character's sort of like ooh, keep away, you filthy sort of thing.
Right, okay.
But then at the same time, she like one of the things that people that we sort of like took back to the headquarters, tried to basically rob them of their money, and it's like, okay, so I'm not sure.
Alright, okay, so she's playing I get what kind of bard she's playing, right?
I don't know.
I have seen it played by one other person in a Pathfinder. It was the play test for the Pathfinder 2nd edition. One of the guys was playing like it was the CAD, it's called in the male form, I guess. Yeah.
Is there a female equivalent word?
I don't think so.
I think it's cow.
Nah. Cads are usually like lovable. in a
It's
fashion.
like that kind of like lovable rogue type.
Yeah. He's always trying to steal from everybody, and like thinks he's, great and whatnot. But at the same time, he was a bit of a coward, kinda, but not. Like, was always just seemed to be in it for himself, kinda character.
I don't know. It's obviously we'll work out how her character is. It's a bit unusual for me at this moment in time, but then obviously I don't understand.
And the kind of barbarian that like just charges forth into battle, or is it more like a tanky barbarian, like fights defensively for his team and stuff? Or...
I'm not entirely sure at the moment, because obviously we're meant to be like a new group. Literally, it's like we're the new recruits, and so we've been put together. So we've not sort of like established what we play, if you know what I mean. So
barbarian monk. I either just go ranger or wizard then.
Yeah, well, there's a thingy, whichever character you want, because it's your character.
I was going to play a druid, but obviously I'm playing a druid in Jason's thingy, so I want to try something different.
Apparently, I was watching a YouTube video earlier, and some guy was sort of like giving sort of like rundowns of the different classes, and there was a couple that I'd not heard of before. One was Mystic, apparently he's newish, or which, according to this guy, it's if done right, can be really overpowered.
That's right, because I've added new DLCs. Eberron. I wonder if maybe it's a character from the Eberron expansions.
That sounds like a kind of like spiritual sort of holy magic user type.
No, it's 1 second. Let me think. I can't remember now. It's
find out.
No, it's there's nothing that's I don't think it's like a holy sort of thing about it. It's the only way I can...
sits on the top of a mountain in a loincloth and gives Sage advice.
No, I would say it's sort of, in some ways, imagine sort of like if
there you go. The Mystic, a master of psionics,
right.
has arrived in its entirety for you to try and D&D, blah blah blah. Yeah.
So like mental magic.
It came across as sort of like, well, the way the guy was explaining it, like a rogue, but using magic instead of, or using a certain type of magic instead of using obviously like daggers and all that sort of shit. I can be completely and utterly wrong, which I probably am, to be fair, because not paying all too much of the old attention. But yeah, and then there's an arbiter.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome
Sorry,
back.
My dad called to find out what we were planning to do for the hurricane.
And did you just say, well, we're just going to stand here, scream, and go?
We're gonna play Nickelback and Creed. That was one of the pages you liked.
I know. I also like the one where it was like.
Yeah, Patrick, and push it somewhere else. Yeah, I like that one. I also like the one where we all get together and blow really hard.
Ah, my graphics have just crashed, so the laptop's going to shut itself off in a second.
I don't know.
I'm like, no, you don't get it. It's a fucking meme. You're ruining everything.
Yeah, no, I don't like when people take those kind of those. Exactly. No, I was just telling him that I'm basically not doing shit. I'm gonna stick. I'm gonna hunker down, and I'm gonna sit right here.
Gonna wrap yourself in cotton wool, and then
Pop
just
a
hope.
movie in. I'm gonna crack a beer, and I'm gonna sit back and watch it.
Have you nailed like shutters over the windows?
I have a screen in over my window, so even shattered glass wouldn't go through it. It would have to break through the wood frame behind the screen, and then through into the house.
I think I'm gonna stop streaming there because getting a slight bit of a headache, and I've been doing it for 2 hours and 15 minutes, and I didn't realise it was that fucking long. So
Well done.
Thank you. Whoever is actually still watching, I'm guessing mostly you guys that are in here right now, but thank you for watching. I'm going to bid you all a good night. I'll catch you later.